welcome to Grace, Gratitude, and Generosity, the video ministry of Robbinsdale Parkway United Church of Christ. I'm Reverend T. Michael Rock, and I get to be one of the pastors here at this amazing congregation, but we are a faith community of ministry and mission, and one of the core pieces of our work is to do deep reflection, theological reflection. Where is God? How is God interacting in my life? Is one of the core values of who we are as people of faith. Like, what's happening in my life that connects me to something bigger and mysterious and more awesome and more loving and more kind and growing myself and my heart? How am I going to be in relationships that stretch my imagination of what is possible in life? How am I going to deeply listen to somebody and expand my heart in ways of compassion and move myself towards experiences of justice and deep equity for all people? This is the work of the people of faith, is to really reflect on what's happening in my body. Like, what story does my body tell me? What traumas have I been a part of that I need to heal, that I need to transform, that I need to share with others so that they can find possibility in their lives? What am I feeling? What do I know about myself and about the wider world? This is the deep understanding of the ministry and mission of Robbinsdale Parkway United Church of Christ. And we're glad to share that with you. And one of the things I ask people to do periodically is to assess, theologically reflect on what's happening in themselves as they enter into our building, as they turn on their computer to see a video, to enter into worship online. And the question is, are we there to find healing for ourselves? Or are we there to show hospitality to others, to welcome, to connect, to grow in our relationship? And I kind of think that these two fundamental questions are all we need, because they're both really wonderful, valid, powerful places to show up in yourself. Did you turn on the video today to find healing for yourself? Are you struggling with something? Do you need to find a reminder that you're not alone? That there's a whole community of people here who love you and care about you? Did you come on the video today to find a sense that something that the Spirit will put in my heart, on my mouth, will actually heal? Well, is the word that I need to hear today? What a wonderful way to show up and to say, yeah, I need some sustenance. I need healing today. I'm feeling really low, or I'm just feeling ambivalent about life, and I need to find some purpose, some meaning for who I am and what I'm doing in the world. Totally awesome way to show up. And if you feel complete and whole and totally fine with everything you are, and you're feeling grateful and good, and you have this abundant sense of spirit, I love that you're showing up in that way, because my feeling is then you're showing up to be there for others. The fact that you're here and you're counted and you're liking and subscribing to this video shows everybody else that this is an important thing to do. And then you may share this with somebody else. That's hospitality. Like, something moves you and you can share that with somebody else and be present for them. And it could be a conversation. This guy, T. Michael, said something, but the Spirit is moving through him in a way that I needed to hear. And I think you need to hear, because I love you, because you're my friend. You're my relation, however you want to frame that. But that sense of hospitality, like welcoming others into this space, being present for others, to listen to somebody else's story. Maybe you want to watch these videos with somebody. When Kathy and I share whatever wisdom we have that is given to us by some greater source, maybe that's what we can do to build our community, to show that we can love each other in a new way. Healing and hospitality. That's how we show up. But it only works, friends, if we reflect on what's happening in us right now. if we try to look at inward a little bit and say, yeah, I need to connect to something it's a deeper truth for me. I've got a broken relationship in my life with a friend or a family member, and I need to find some words to say. I need to understand grace, gratitude, and generosity in a way that will heal me and heal the wounds I carry so I don't inflict them on others. Remember, friends, if we don't transform our pain, we'll transmit our pain. Maybe that's what we need to do, is find some healing in us. Or this is a chance. You're mining for something that you can share with somebody else and make their life so much better, to provide healing for them in that way. So friends, I hope you're finding that reflection piece to be one of the most important things. And I'll close with this story. There's a curriculum out there that asks children to sit outside the room that they're going into for their lesson. And instead, before they go in, there's a door person there who's friendly and kind and loving, and they just ask the question to every child who comes to the room: are you ready? Because in that room is going to be a deep sense of community and learning, and you're going to feel loved and cared for, and your heart will grow. Are you ready? Are you ready for that message in there? And if you're not, totally okay. No judgment. Here's another piece of the story, or here's some ways to do some artwork, or to do a craft, or make something for somebody else, or there's all kinds of things to do outside the room. But you don't walk into sacred space. You don't turn on the video without hopefully doing some reflection. Are you ready? Are you ready for healing? Are you ready to pass this along to somebody else for their well-being? Are you ready for the presence of God to come into your life and make all the difference in the world?